That's it, I'm done. It's really time to take control of my life. I want to drive a cool car, travel once a month, take care of my friends and family, and enjoy every day. I'm sure I have enough motivation and patience, so I'm going to introduce these rich people's habits into my life. Step 1. Get up early. Charged with motivation, I wake up with the first ring of my alarm clock. It's 5 a.m. This isn't as popular as getting up at 6 a.m., but not too early either. So, what's the reason for the early rise? I look out the window. The sounds of the sleeping city, the beginning of dawn, it's fascinating. Waking up so early, I have the opportunity to charge myself with energy and confidence for the whole day. Okay, just don't fall asleep again. Step 2. Warm up. This can be running, yoga, gym, or an outdoor workout. I prefer yoga and I spend at least 30 minutes doing it. A beautiful and healthy body isn't the main reason for training. For me, it's a psychological tone. Abs and tightened muscles are a nice bonus. After the morning workout, I feel ready for everything. I've spent some energy, but received much more of it back. My mood is great. By the way, playing sports improves brain activity. This is proven. Step 3. Contrast shower. You can take a regular shower, but I chose the hard way. It's very beneficial for the body. Turn on hot water and the blood vessels expand. Turn on the cold and they narrow down, improving blood circulation. Plus, it's more effective than any coffee. Just don't take a contrast shower if you have heart problems. So, I've gotten up at 5 a.m., had a good yoga warm-up, and taken a shower. Within a single hour, my body has experienced so much stress that any difficulties of the day ahead will seem no more than a trifle. Moving on to my favorite habit now. Step 4. Meditation. There are thousands of lessons about meditation on the internet. I won't bore you with details. Here's just a quick overview. I sit in the lotus position, keeping my back straight, turn on the timer for 15 minutes, and just follow my breath. It's been a couple of months now, and I'm already feeling the effect, you know. Here's an example. Back before I started practicing meditation, I once stood in the line at a store, realizing I didn't have enough money for chocolate milk. Yeah, I like chocolate milk, okay? I took out my credit card, fished for some pennies, but that still wasn't enough. People behind me started to get annoyed. The cashier was filing return too slow for my liking. I was embarrassed, ashamed, and even angry, so rushed outside as fast as I could. It was a real stress. Even when I left the store, I still kept thinking about this situation for a long time. Later, unlikely as it sounds, I found myself at the same store and with the same story – no money for chocolate milk. You'd think I'd learned. Anyway, the only difference was that I'd practiced meditation for a month before. As I felt those feelings of shame and anger growing inside me, I said no to them, and they got away. I realized their appearance, which meant I controlled them. I calmly returned to the milk without a single second thought. I didn't care about those who hurried me in the line because I knew it's an absolutely normal situation. Nothing could ruin my mood because I controlled it. I also learned to carry around enough money. Step 5. Healthy breakfast. No habits will work if I eat poorly. I've started eating oatmeal with some muesli, as well as looking on the internet for healthy recipes. It turned out the web is teeming with them. Steadfast in my desire to eat healthy, I refused fast food forever. Step 6. Reading. I open a truly important and useful book. Whether it's fictional or educational doesn't matter. The point is that it should give me some food for thought and teach me something important. For this, stuff like becoming rich doing nothing is useless. Step 7. Planning the day and goals. I write down the main tasks for the day. In fact, they should be just small parts of my huge plans and goals. Something abstract and far away like, my goal is to be rich and successful, won't do the trick. The goal should be solid. Get promoted at work, set a new sports record, etc. Plans are necessary because I should always know why I'm doing anything I do. This is a pretty good motivator. When I keep all goals in mind, it gives me a sense of control over my life. Step 8. Clothing and order in the house. I put my clothes in the closet by category. At the same time, I throw and give away stuff I don't need anymore. My clothes are not fashionable or stylish, but they're comfortable for me personally. I've cleaned up the house, put important things on the shelves, got rid of the trash, made the bed, and wiped the dust. My attitude at home is my attitude toward myself. Step 9. Financial control. At the beginning, I could just record how much money I spent on groceries every day. Over time, this habit would allow me to collect money for my travels quickly and correctly. I would know how much I could spend per month and how much I'd get the following one. I could also control my debts and finally create my very own financial cushion. I'd learn how to choose profitable investments, organize passive income, and much more about economy stuff. The topic of finance captured me very quickly because they were my finances. Step 10. Podcasts. I wasn't about to waste time listening to music or viewing photos on social networks on my way to work. I started listening to podcasts and audiobooks. I know that some people learned a new language in a year because they listened to audio lessons in traffic jams. Step 11. Good connections. Honestly, sometimes I'm afraid of meeting new people, but thanks to my newfound awareness and acquired habits, my fear has finally passed. Although at first I had to struggle with myself, networking with people is one of the most important success criteria for any rich person. I'll learn more things from one conversation with a young millionaire than from 10 how to get rich books I read. Step 12. Go to bed early. Today I was at the top. I came to work, fulfilled the plan, and had lunch with an interesting person. Now I'm home and tired, but it's a pleasant feeling. The main thing now is not to turn on the computer or pick up the phone. I shouldn't do anything that can make me go to bed late. It's better to open a book, let air into the room, take a shower, and go to sleep no later than 10 p.m. I need at least 7 hours to sleep. Step 13. Don't go astray. All in all, the first few days of my new life were easy for me. I was full of energy and cheerfulness. After a week came laziness and apathy, but I was prepared. I just had to make myself go on with all the good habits, even when it seemed too much. There was a period of fighting with myself, but in the end, I won. These habits are here to stay now. I'm grateful to myself. Oh, and one more small but important thing I forgot to say. Work hard, rest well. Hey, if you learned something new today, then give the video a like and share it with a friend. And here are some other cool videos I think you'll enjoy. Just click to the left or right. And remember, stay on the bright side of life.